Yo guys, welcome back to another video. So I'm back again with Ark Survival Evolved video. Now, on my last video, someone had actually requested to actually build or do a Quetzal bomb tutorial, or whatever you want to call it. And that's basically what I'm going to be doing in this video and showing you guys how to build it and how it'll work and stuff like that. Now, this build does require 2 people, and I'm actually a solo on this, so I can't basically show it you in use, if you get me, because if I try it, I will die. So this is only for if you are like a duo. It's not for solos, like I say, but I'll show you what happens anyway if I do try to do it solo. So first of all, what you are going to want to do is make sure you do have a Quetzal, obviously, and you are going to want to make sure you do have a platform saddle. For this, what you're going to want to do is make sure it is hovering in the air as well, just to make it so there's less sway when you are building this this structure, and just to make it 10 times easier. And then what you're going to want to do is actually put one foundation right at the front. Try and get it as far forward as you possibly can. Once you've done that, just put 2 foundations back, so you'll have 3 foundations in a row, as you can see here right now. Then what you want to do is actually pick up the middle foundation. This is just so you can actually access the saddle and ride it in the air and stuff like that. Then what you want to do is actually put 2 ceilings over the Quetzal's head, like this. After that, you are going to want to get some giant hatch frames and just build it how I do. So make sure there's 3 giant hatch frames on either side. Now, sorry for the lag in this gameplay here. But yes, what you are going to do is just get 3 hatch frames and make sure they are lined up like all together in like the same order, if you know what I mean. So it's all lined up and not out of place like mine was then. And like I say, just do this for both sides. Just make sure you've got 3 on either side. As you can see here, right in the gameplay, it's a super easy build as well, so you don't need to worry about anything too complex. And yeah, now different build limits might apply for you. I don't know like any of that really, but yeah. So what you're going to want to do is make sure you do have some giant metal trapdoors in the hatch frames as well. This is just cover the wings and stuff like that when you are flying up to the cliff platforms and everything like this. After that, what you are going to want to go ahead and do is actually just get some walls and just place the walls all the way along the foundations and the ceilings, as you can see here. So it just makes like a long tunnel type thing, if you know what I mean, as you can see right here. Then what you are going to do is just make sure you do it on both sides, like I say. Then next, what you are going to want to do is actually get a hatch frame, as you can see right here. Now, there's 2 options for this. You can either make it all the way at the end, or you can put it to the second one here. As long as it's over the ceilings, you can either do either position if you really want to. After you've done that, just fill the whole area in with ceilings. Now, this back one, you can actually have a hatch frame here as well, and this is just to get out, in and out easier. But you don't have to do that. I'm putting a ceiling there just for the video's sake. Then what you're going to do is actually come inside and then just put a wall on that back foundation. And then what you are going to need is actually some metal door frames. Now what you are going to do is put 1 metal door frame here on the last foundation. So there'll be the 2 ceilings in front of you and the foundation there. Then just put a door on there. Next up, what you are going to do is actually place 2 beds down. This is very important that you do have the beds here. This is when you are flying the Quetzal, your teammate can actually lie on the bed while you are flying up there. So they don't fall off and get shook off or anything like that. And yes, this is the build really. Make sure you have that other door there. And like I say, it's middle foundation is just so you can obviously ride it and get in and out. Now basically how this does actually work is you will actually fly it up to the cliff platform. Now at the beginning you will get shot by the turrets while you are flying up there. But then after that you'll actually get into a good position where you won't get shot anymore. Now, heads up, this will be really hard to do at first if you're not used to it, because I've never done this before on a server. So it was hard for me because it's all about angles when you are flying the Quetzal. So that's the main thing you need to know. It's all about angles. If you get the wrong angle, you will die, the Quetzal will die, everything like that. Now, I can't give you any advice for the angles because it's like obviously different for different builds and stuff like that. So I can't give you any advice. All I can recommend is you like the same height basically, and then you go under. So don't fly underneath it. You like at like a decent level, then go underneath it, if you know what I mean. And yeah, so while you are flying, your teammate will actually be laid on the bed. Now once you are actually underneath the cliff platform, what you're going to want to do is get off of the Quetzal so the Quetzal doesn't move. And your teammate's going to come all the way down the end of this tunnel. And as you can see the hatch frame here, once you're in a good position underneath the cliff platform where you aren't going to get shot, your teammate can actually shoot a tech rifle out of here and also destroy the cliff platform. And that's probably one of the best ways to do it, obviously, with the tech rifle, and just shoot that down. Now next up, what you can actually do, if you do actually go into third person, you can actually throw C4 onto the cliff platform. Now, because you are in third person, it will actually allow you to throw the C4 through the ceiling. It will glitch through the ceiling and land on a cliff platform. But before you actually do blow it up, make sure you do have a tribe mate in orbital view, if you know what I mean, just to make sure that it's actually going on that cliff platform, just to double check it just in case. But it should actually glitch through the roof and go onto that cliff platform. And yeah, so this is basically a tutorial really. Now I'm sorry I can't really show it yet because I am solo, like I say. But that's the best advice I can give you, and that's how I can explain it. A lot of you should already know how it all works, but this is just for like people who are new to this. Personally, I was actually new to this as well. I just know that this was a build my tribe used to use, but I never actually used to participate in this type of raiding because they mainly did it when I was offline or anything like that, so I've never actually had the chance to actually use this properly. But yeah, so if you would actually like to give other guys advice in the comments down below, that would obviously be great as well, because I'm not the best at giving advice for this raiding strategy. But yeah, so this is another thing what I was trying to explain. If the cliff platform, as you can see here, make sure you are like already in the sky type of thing, then you fly straight underneath the cliff platform instead of setting off from the floor and actually rising up. This will just give you like a better advantage and stuff like that. But you'll see you will start to get shot at first, but when you are in that good position you won't get shot any longer. But this is why you need this other teammate, because as you can see there, once I did jump off, the Quetzal did turn its head and obviously get shot, and that's why it did die. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope this has helped you all out. And also drop a comment down below if you need help with any parts of the video. And if you'd like to request a glitch / method or any video, just comment down below what your request is, and I'll try my best to obviously work on that and upload it. But yeah, like I say, so it's a two-person strategy. This one is what I built. But I hope it does help you out. I know I'm probably not the best at explaining this method, but I did try my best for you guys. So yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, like I say, and just make sure you're in a good position so you aren't getting shot basically, and that's all I can say really.